Hello, I am Pam, and this is my channel Made by Pam. And I decided I wanted to do a little bit of crafting tonight. So I'm going to make a 3D mushroom hut is my plan tonight. Just trying to get this situated here so we can see it well. And turn on my 3D pen here. Hopefully it's going to work. I don't know, this one's not wanting to work. Hi, Kellyanne. I decided I wanted to be a little sporadic tonight. I have to try this other one. That one doesn't want to work for some reason. Unless it's my plug-in that doesn't work. Well, seems like it's working just fine. Okay. Just getting it heated up here. I'm going to make a little tiny, I know, a little tiny mushroom hut. I'm going to try. So, as you can tell, I guess you really can't tell. I can't really see it. Jeez. I have under here a piece of paper under my silicone mat, and it has some little circles on there. Now the circles are a lot bigger than the circle I did for this one, but that's okay. Oh, it's getting hot. I could tell because it was starting to put a little bit of melted stuff here. I don't know why this other one wasn't working. It's worked fine before. I have to inspect it. So, you can see the paper but not the circles. You can't see the little circle. I can see it through my mat, looking at the computer screen. So what color should we make it? I have a whole bunch of colors. I have purple, red, tan, blue, burgundy, yellow, lilac, teal, green, dark green, and a pink. Red and white. Well, I don't have white. Well, I might have a white. Let me look. But I have another bag of filament here. And this probably has different colors in there. But let me look. I might have white. I do have some white, actually, Kellyanne. Right here. And right here. So should we do red and white? We could do a whole bunch of different colors. Because obviously with this one, I did pink and a gray and an orange and pink. Okay. I'm gonna undo my filament here. Guess I should make it underneath the camera, huh? So you can see what I'm doing. Okay. I have to have a base. Every good mushroom's got to have a floor, right? How else is Angie going to get around? She's got to have a floor to walk around in that mushroom. A gray base. Okay. I bet you'll think this is funny, Kellyanne. I don't have any gray left because my gray was all used for the other mushroom hut. And a light blue window. Well, it's not a window, it's a door. But yeah, pink base. Okay. I was thinking about using the purple for the base. But we can use blue. Oh, I mean pink for the base. Yeah. Since I already have some pink in here anyways, we're going to do a pink base. Because I already have pink in here, and then we can just continue on. I was hoping to use my other pen because my other pen has a my other pen had a oh, I'm not supposed to be pushing that out. I'm supposed to be pushing it in. I'm forgetting how it works, I guess. I haven't done this in a while. Can you tell? So I got myself a cool little camera, a whole overhead camera. Okay, now it's feeding through. I gotta feed some more pink too. Kind of noisy, isn't it? There we go. A little sporadic. What the heck? I was being a little silly here. Okay. It's not. Not doing what I want it to do. Obviously. Not working. I should really have something else. Wonder if using it on my blue mat would be better. So that's kind of slick, and this is thicker. Yeah, it actually seems to be working better on this blue mat than on the green mat. If it would actually work. It's not seeming to melt as well as it did that last time. Also, before I had it on a piece of paper. Maybe that's the trick, is having a piece of paper. Not on the camera. Yeah. I'm sorry, Kellyanne. I'm having issues. Okay. So let's try this again. It just doesn't seem like it's getting hot enough. And it's not cooperating. So I'll cheat a little bit here and kind of use it in a circle. See, I am definitely not a professional at this. I'm an amateur, to say the least. I just thought it would be kind of fun. No, it's not supposed to be smooth. I don't know. I don't know how to make it smooth. My daughter said she does. Like I said, I'm just a beginner. The last time I played with this was when I made that mushroom hut. And when I made the mushroom hut, I couldn't find this blue silicone mat because I had put it with the other 3D pen that I couldn't get working, and I didn't even bother looking in that container when I went to make it. But I knew it would show up after I got myself some new silicone mats. The other day, my son's like, "You should get yourself a 3D printer, Mom. That would be cool. Then you can make a whole bunch of stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not that interested in it. Geez, what would I make with it?" I have so much stuff. Such a slow process, too. Especially filling in the base is a slow process. Make new kids with a 3D printer. No. If only, huh? I wouldn't want to replace my kids, and I don't want any more. I have enough. I definitely don't want to start over. I'm sure you're probably wondering what I'm doing. I'm just making another line of base for the flooring. The other day, my daughter was like, "Mom, I know how to make it smooth. Just heat it up with a heat gun with a torch, and that'll make it soft so you can make it smooth." Like, I'm not that interested in making it smooth. I'll be okay. I know this is going to be so boring for some. It is kind of fascinating, though. So my son's 3D pen that I fixed, it doesn't even work anymore. Like, we plug it in to charge it, and then you unplug it. But it doesn't work if it's plugged in with the power. So you have to have it unplugged to make it work, which is a design flaw, because you should be able to have it working either way. And it just doesn't operate. So I'm going to take it back apart and see if maybe one of the connections came loose. It doesn't surprise me, though. you know, he's only had it for well, I guess since Christmas. They're not made to last. I gotta figure out how to turn this off. Should have figured that out before. Okay. Hi, Angela. My kids crack you up. Why's that, Kellyanne? Was it the conversation Ethan was having earlier? Or the conversations I have with them sometimes? Okay. So what I'm doing now is I'm backing out the filament so we can change the color. Okay. Or just little things I say about them sometimes. Oh yeah, a heat gun. I know, it's funny. How can I figure this out? This one almost looks like a pearl white. And if I need to move the camera down so you can see better, I can do that. Just let me know if you want me to make it a close-up view. It's PLA. It's a filament, like a plastic. Like they have like a ABS plastic and a PLA plastic. So it's this stuff. I guess if I went like this, then you could actually see it right. So it's a PLA plastic. Now the pens will do PLA or the ABS, but they suggest just sticking with PLA, at least for the beginner portion of it. And now I'm going to try to work up the section around and have a little doorway, kind of like what I did on this one with the little door here. So I will try. No guarantees of how well it's going to work. I'll be careful that I don't burn my poor little fingers, but this cord keeps getting in the way. I guess I should really have it on live chat, but I don't. I only have it on Top Chat. I'll have to fix that here in a minute. This filament gets hot. Oh, I'm making a mess. No, I really got this for my son to play with. But he gets interested in a lot of things too. Like right now, he wants to make a sculpture thing out of polymer clay. And as fun as that sounds, I don't think he realizes. Gotta stop that for a minute. Yeah, I know. I took it right over, didn't I, Kellyanne? I said I intended to get it for him, but nope. I guess I got it for me to play with, right? Cord is in such a horrible spot. Should put my phone back on the charger. Okay. This is what I have so far. It looks a little scawampus, doesn't it? Look at that. The mushroom is concave. Okay. I wanted to use my other pen because the other pen has a speed control on it. And this one is just like one solid speed. And it freaks me out. I would prefer if it could go a little bit slower. But it comes out so fast. And maybe on the screen it looks like it's coming out slow. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm going to add a little tiny window on this back side of the stem. Pick some of that. Little stray pieces there. I'm not on screen. What the heck? Hi, Angie. I'm making a mushroom hut. It's like this one, but it's going to be a little bit bigger. See, this one could fit in there. Almost. I'm sorry about that, Kellyanne. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying. I know fingernail clippers isn't what this is meant for, but it's a little safer than getting out my knife, right, Angie? There. You're sneezing your head off? Oh no, Angie, that's not good. What's going on? Did you get sick? Or is it allergies from the crazy weather? I hope this doesn't interrupt your surgery. When is your surgery supposed to be anyways, Angie? I know it's coming up. I know you got it scheduled. Okay. filament dries very, like, it hardens very quickly after going through. Sorry, Kellyanne. I'm learning. I'm sorry. I'm learning how to do this. You know, I just barely got this camera. It's in like my second time using it technically, because I used it with Bess live that we did earlier. Like, I got a different camera that I could put up on a stand, and it could be like super tall up above the thing. So it would show like my whole desk almost, if I wanted it to. But it glitches and like kind of sputters and stuff. So I don't want to use it because it might make someone sick looking at it. Be pretty annoying. Well, hopefully that all works out okay, Angie. Sorry they're being such butts about it. That makes it difficult. Gonna have to go back to twisting this to make it work. I could have one of those little lazy Susans. That I could just twist. Like, I have a big one. Almost like a cutting board thing that will twist and stuff. If I had a little tiny craft one for these little projects, that would be cool. Thinking about it, I might have something upstairs that goes to a Tupperware thing. It has a little, like, Lazy Susan type twisty thing that the Tupperware goes on. Well, because I found one. It's years and years ago. But I got this Tupperware set for Christmas. And it's great. I love using it. And then, the set was getting kind of dwindled down because, you know, sometimes things break or they get all gross and so you just throw them away. Well, I'd seen one at the thrift store, like practically brand new. I don't even think it's ever been used. And it came with a little turntable thing, and we already had the other turntable. So I just kept using what we had, and I think the other one's sitting in the closet upstairs. So if I took that and use that. That would be kind of cool. Probably made that doorway a little bit big, huh? Hi, Kathy. Yeah, I'm using a 3D pen and making a little mushroom hut. I know you're not going to be able to see this very well, but I want to kind of get this joined together across the top. And the best way to do that is with it flat on the surface. I know you can't really see what I'm doing. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so I joined that together. Has it been boring? What, Kellyanne? Pam on screen? What? You want to see me? I could show you my face, but I'd have to move the camera around. I'm going to back this out. And I'm going to switch to the blue and do it around the window there and around the doorway. There. So Kellyanne said blue for the windows. You want the light blue, right? Hi, Patty Ann. How are you? We'll go with the light blue. Yeah, there haven't really been too many people on today. And then there's like no one on tonight. So I was like, well, I need something to do. Oh no, Angie, I'm so sorry. Well, that's good, Kathy. Glad you made some progress on that. That's sad when that happens, Angie. At least he wasn't stuck there for like days and weeks with like in his own mess. Right? Okay. Alright, guys. Let's see if I can make this work. There's no guarantee. I'm making a mess. How does that look? Okay. Let's see if I can make a little tiny outline on this window here. Without totally making a mess here. How's that look? Nice little windowsill is sitting out there quite a bit. And I use my little screwdriver end to push in the, like to even out the filament a little bit. Because this stuff gets hot. I tell you. Alright. So, need to put a little bit more, well, maybe not any more layer there. We got to work on the hot part. I might put a, I think that's all. So now we need the hot part. Oh, because of the sound? I know, it's so noisy, isn't it, Kathy? It's like the little motor working in it, but it's so loud. Okay. So now we got to work on the top part. So I think I'm going to go with this one. And I'm just using my plastic circle template because it's the only way I was able to even get this started on the bottom was with that circle template. Okay. can talk about anything you want. I've been through trauma, let me tell you. I want people to be able to feel free about talking about their trials and tribulations. Because how else do we learn about people and grow? Why this is playing with itself, it's gonna get some of that excess out. So, seems crazy. Okay. It got away from me. Oh my goodness. I try to be supportive. You guys are all great friends. So the top part of the mushroom is kind of hollow. So it's kind of like a little dome. It won't be perfect. As long as this doesn't make your teeth hurt, Kathy, I think we're okay. Getting a little crazy there. Okay. Yeah, it'll kind of maybe. I just have to work it off of it just a little bit. But I wanted to get it started. Like the other one, like the basin stuff itself came right off. It's the only way I could figure out how to do it without using a piece of paper and then having to tear the paper off. Yeah, it does. That's why I wish I could like turn down the speed so that I could control it a little bit better. See, and when I get all the dome on it done up, it'll go right over it. And then on the bottom, I'll turn it over and fill in the bottom part. So yeah. It'll be just kind of like this one. And if you see on the inside there, I don't know if you can really see, but it's kind of hollow in there. So it just kind of is built up and kind of goes into that dome. Let you see my little hut. Okay, here we go. Round and around it goes. Yes, I am using a 3D pen. And I looked up at the thing, took my eyes off of it for a second to look up at the chat and lost control. So while this is going, I can't read chat. To look up at chat, I'd have to stop it, look up and read. I contemplated doing it through StreamYard, but then I didn't. But with my Windows computer, it doesn't like StreamYard. I could never get it to work right. But with my Chromebook computer, StreamYard works. But I tested it out. After I got done with Beth's live earlier. I still haven't taken a picture of what I did, though, to post it on her group. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like trying to make it go up, and I'm supposed to make it go into a dome. I need to be working inwards, not working upwards. Well, I'm supposed to be working upwards, but I'm supposed to be working in and up. Silly me. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm sorry. Guess I'm just concentrating a little bit too much. Did it really explain what I'm doing? So before I was going on the outside in. So before I was going like this, and I was going like that. I realized that I needed to be, instead of working from the outside, I need to be working from the inside. That's why I changed it up. Okay. Okay, good night, Patty Ann. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock here. I hope that surgery goes well, Angie. I think it's looking okay so far. Got a little bit of a dome going on. I'm gonna have to trim off some of those excess sporadic pieces. I know with this one, when I twist it, it would fit better like on one way than it did the other, because like, so when I go to put it on, it's probably going to be just like this, because it just kind of like the way it works, it just kind of fits. So I'll know that when I go to put it on permanently, that this little, like I have this little like bar right here. This goes right towards the front door, is basically what I'm getting at. Hi, Joy. Glad to have you here. Okay. I will continue now. I'm glad you guys have someone to talk to and chat, because I'm not being a very big talker. You know, I could be in bed trying to sleep, but I didn't feel like going to bed yet. think before I do my next 3D project, I don't know what I'll make on the next one, but before I do the next one, I'm going to see if I still have that turntable thing that we have for the Tupperware. See if I can alter it. Because it spins and turns. It also slides. Like, part of it slides out because it like goes in a cupboard and you can slide it out to reach the Tupperware. But I'm going to see if I have that. It would sure make this a little bit simpler. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here as I get the filament stuck to my pen. I'm just going to work around in a little circle here. I'm going to stop for a minute. Okay. I have to kind of let it harden a little bit because it's been like, as it's going, it's melting and drooping inside the dome. So I want to let this harden for a second. I am making a 3D mushroom hut, kind of like this one. So this is a little shell like this one. And then I'm going to put little white dots on it. Yeah, this is the top, and this is the bottom. I like this. This one I outlined in blue for the doorway, and then I put a little window here. This one, it just has the doorway. It doesn't have a window. And I only had a little bit of the gray when I did this one. Yeah, it's a PLA plastic. So it's kind of like ABS, but this one isn't ABS, it's PLA. It's a certain kind of plastic that they use for 3D pens and stuff. And thank you, Angela. Okay. I think it's hardened up again. So I can continue on. I'm going to continue putting the top on there like this. It's just hard with how fast this filament comes out. I tried to start out with my other pen, but I didn't like make sure it worked before I started. And I was like, oh, It's not working. I guess I have to go with the other one. Would have been sad if this one didn't work either. This one I got off of Amazon. The other one I got off of Temu. And it's probably definitely too late to complain, because I've had it for a while. Gotta be careful because it's a little bit hot. Then I'm using little fingernail clippers to trim some of the strings off. Because why not? Because I think Angie would approve of fingernail clippers over an X-Acto knife. Right, Angie? Okay. Oh, hi, Trey. Oh, yes. Happy birthday to your sister, Trey. That's right. How exciting. Are there fumes? There's a little bit of like the plastic melting, but it's not horrible. Oh, did you, Trey? Oh, that's cool. I didn't watch any of it. But I also got busy helping pick up furniture for a friend, because she was buying a piece of furniture from another friend, because her friend was getting rid of it, and she was like, who do I know that has a vehicle that can pick up this furniture for me? And she was like all fretting about it, and then she's like, oh yeah, one that picked up my washer and dryer, because my sister bought a washer and dryer from this lady, and they were trying to figure out, she was trying to figure out how she was going to get this. It's a really nice hutch. It's like got drawers, and it's a writing table, like a desk thing. And she was thinking about it. And so she's like, oh yeah, Samantha has one of those. Samantha's my older sister. Oh, well, she knew that I had one, but she didn't know my number, but she knew Samantha's number. So she called up my sister, like, hey, I need this piece of furniture picked up. Can you help with that? She's like, yeah, let me call my sister and we'll get it set up. And so she called me, and so I helped her. All right. So now I'm going to just kind of go along in here. It's going to kind of seal it, and it's going to keep it connected on there. Just like I did here, I kind of took and sealed around it. And I'll try not to make too much of a mess here. And I'll try not to burn myself either. But that is a big possibility with the filament and stuff. Because it is hot. Oh, I'm sorry I was off screen. I'm sorry, Kellyanne. And everybody else. I was forgetting to let you watch. Not that I meant to. Well, that's fun, Trey. Hope you found some good stuff at Walmart, Trey. It's been a while since I've been to Walmart. But I don't need anything from Walmart anyways. Okay. Some of it's still a little bit hot. Not enough of it's hot though. Okay. Looks pretty good, right? I think it looks okay. I think I filled in most of the section here. All right. I probably could have made it a little bit taller and, so it actually had a little more of a lip there. But that's okay. I think it looks okay so far. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out the filament. So I'm just pushing the button and it's going to back out the extra filament. And I'll back it out until it's ready. Okay. Because then I got to put the white back in to put the little dots on top of the hut. Okay. Although I could always use a different color for the top, but I'll use the white. Oh, that's cool, Auntie. Oh, fun, Trey. So just getting this fed through. I'll be careful and make sure I don't touch the tip. I'm going to let the red feed through and get the white. Okay. when I did the dots on the other one, I'd do the dots, I would stop it, then I'd go and I would press it down with my thing, because then it made it more circular and flat. You know, I saw some washi tape at the thrift store the other day, and I think it had some wire with it too. And I thought about getting it, and I think I put it back on the rack. And then when I made my way back over there, it was gone. I was like, well, someone else must have needed it. Because I thought, well, if it's still there, I'll get it. But it was already gone. So it just means that I didn't need it. I didn't need anything, but I got some stuff anyways. Because I ungrounded myself from the thrift store for a day. So I went to almost all the thrift stores. Just one that I didn't go to. The rest of them I went to. But then I think I'm good on the thrift store stuff for a while again. I think she's out there feeding her cats. Though I did give them food earlier. Because they got angry and knocked the food dish down because it was empty. And it made a big clatter. But since we also have dogs, we've gone to putting the cat food on top of my pattern cabinet out there. And so that the dogs can't eat their food. But it's a metal cabinet, kind of like what they have at Joann's and stuff. But it's a metal filing cabinet, a big one. And I call it my pattern cabinet. I found it at the thrift store years ago for like $20. And so what I did, I think I put it on hold And so I don't think I paid for it right away. I think I came home to grab the truck. How I change out the collars. So when I change out the collars, I press the button a long hold, and this will the filament will back out, and then I put the new filament through the little hole and push the button and it feeds it through. So I can show you again in a minute. I'm going to add another dot on here. All right. Got the little dots on top of the mushroom house. Anything else we need to add to it? Seeing it's hollow in there too. Like my finger goes clear in. Maybe you can see that. Kind of watching on my screen a little bit to see. So I have a little bit of filament left in here. So how I change out the colors is I press the button like a long hold and it activates the reverse. And see, it's coming out. It's like backing it out of the pen. Now it's got kind of a long tail. So then I turn that off after it comes out. And so if we was to do another color, like if I was to use the pink again, like you don't want to put like this melded piece back in there. You'd want to go with the regular an altered piece like this one. If I'm to use this piece again, I would need to cut off the end so it doesn't have the little stringy bits. So we just kind of put that there, and then we push the button, just one click, and then it just kind of feeds it in through. And I let it continue to feed until it starts coming out the tip. All right, see you later, Trey. Have a good night. And then it comes right out. Ends up being quite a bit of waste, unfortunately. Like, see all this right here? This is all like waste. So now I have a big hut and a little hut. See, in here, if you can see little like things inside of it, it was because I was trying to make a little furniture in the middle of the space, and it just wasn't working out very well. So I didn't do that in here. This one's just clear. But yeah, 2 little huts. I think it turned out okay. It was a slow start, but it turned out okay. Like I tried, see, I got a little circle there. Is it an expensive hobby? It could be. The pen itself, like if you got the pen off Temu, it's a little bit cheaper. But the problem with that is the one I got off of Temu, it stopped wanting to work for me. I don't know. It was working before. And because I've used it before. Okay, I'm shutting it down. So the filament, depending on where you get it, I can tell you off Amazon how much it is. Like I got a thing of the filament from like a discount store, and I got 2 packages for $1 each, but only because they had them and I saw them, and so I picked them up. But normally they'd be more than that. Oh, I don't want that. 3D pen. Okay. So for the 3D, I'm sure that's not gonna be right. I don't know. Like the filament, like this one with 22 colors is $11. You get big ones, but that's like for some of this could be printing, but a lot of it's pen, like this one. But you also have to make sure you get the right size for the pen. So this pen, it takes a 1.75 size filament. And there is some out there that take the bigger filament. So the filament that comes with like a 3D Doodler Start filament, that is a thicker. This one might be the right size, so, but it's expensive. $44 for, I guess it's for 250 strands. But it's only compatible with the certain pen. And I don't like the 3D Doodler Start pens at all, or the Create, because that's the kind that my son first got. So if you're wondering what one of those looks like, we can back out here. Start pen. Okay. So this is what the 3D Doodler Start pen looks like. I would not recommend ever getting that kind because they break too easily and they get jammed up too easily. All right, Angie, have a great night. Yeah. But definitely I would not recommend the Doodler Start pens because the filament is only for that pen. You can't use it in any other pens, and it breaks too easily. Like the one that my son got recently for Christmas, it's already broken. And I already had to take it apart once and clean it out. Now, it runs cold enough that it, so it's not coming out super hot. I think it was finally shutting down. Because you can see on this, the little girl's wrapping around her finger. My son used to take and wrap it around his hand. But I wouldn't recommend that one because it doesn't work very well. Now, the one that I got was a Pika 3D pen. That's the one I was using tonight. It looks like this. It was $30 when I got it. It may have been cheaper though. I think I might have gotten it cheaper. But right now it's listed for $29.99. But it does go super fast. And they show it like them away from it. To make it really work good, you have to be right up next to it so that it just doesn't go all crazy. Or maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, purchased one time. And I got it for my son for Christmas. But the school, so their school being that he's all my kids have issues, but the school likes to help out my family for Christmas, which I appreciate. And so they were they had asked for different, if we were interested in different things, and so I put some things down for my son, and I didn't put the 3D pen down at first because of course he comes up with a 3D pen. I did after I already turned in the paper to the school. And so I ordered the item, and then the school oh, do you want me to? Well, I'm not an Amazon affiliate. But I can put a link on my channel to that pen. That shouldn't be a problem. Like there's one I thought about getting. No, it's not that one. It was like, I think it's a Mika. There's a Mika 3D pen. But it will only take the certain filament also, because it's thicker filament. It's somewhere. Like, I found some I saw it at the thrift store, and I picked up the filament thinking that maybe it would work. But then it didn't work. You took a screenshot? Okay. So, sorry. I'm just getting out the thing I was going to show you. Like the 3D Doodler Start, like I found this at a thrift store a while ago. And of course, I packed it full of other filament and stuff too, just because it kept it together. So I have like an overabundance of filament. And the pen is broken, so I need to see if I can fix it. But it came with like these little like template things, so you can like put the use it and put the filament in there. But I don't think it really works the best with a 3D, with the extra hot ones, because I think I tried to make it work and it burnt the piece. Because the 3D, the Doodler Start, it doesn't get as hot as this other one. But I am going to try to fix the other pen again to see if I can. But so I got this 3D pen filament stuff here. It's a Mika 3D filament stuff. But this one is a 2.85 millimeter PLA filament, and so it's totally huge. So this the only support for 3D Doodler Create 3D pen. So it's a 3D Doodler pen, probably almost like this. But it's only compatible with that, because these are 1.75, the strands here, and this is a 2.85. Look how thick that is compared to how thick that piece is. So it makes a big difference. So yeah. But I got this for like $5, and I was thinking, oh, that's a really good deal. But I didn't realize that they were such big strands that But I did have fun melting some of it with Joni one day. We were talking and I decided to take a lighter and melt some of it. It was fun. All right. Well, thank you guys all for joining me today in creating this. It's a pink, white, blue, and red mushroom hut. And this is one that I created before, and this is the one I created today. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Stay creative, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye now.